Hi there, I'm Tricia Pine at rejoiceinyourvoice.com, home of the complete vocal system. I help people who depend on their voice every day for their livelihood, from public speaking to professional singers to being the face of your business. If you use your voice every day but are not getting the results that you want, I'm here to help. And this week, we're at part 2 of the Qigong inspired vocalizations. So I want you to explore this movement, have fun with it. I'm not a Qigong teacher, but I love Tai Chi and Qigong and yoga and ways that incorporate breath and body. And then I just take it one step further, make a few variations, and add some sustained sound and melody to it. And you can do the same. If there's something that you love to do, let's say it's tennis or basketball, why not add some sound? That's where I'm coming from with this. I have found with me and my students, when we do this, we are able to truly feel where the sound is coming from, really connecting to the core. We're able to chunk down and bring awareness to some of the places of tension in our body and how to release them. And we're also able to bring more freedom and flexibility to our sound. Have fun with this. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you on the exercise side. Before we start adding intentional breath and movement and some vocalizations, let us check in and see how we are in our posture right now. I would like your feet to be shoulder width apart. I want your feet to feel heavy into the ground below you, rooted to the center of the earth, feeling weighted so that you can't get knocked over. I want you to really feel heavy in those feet. As you work up, I want there to be a slight bend in the knees so you're not locked down. I want the hips to feel buoyant. I always talk about having an athletic posture, and that's really where I want you today as we're starting into this. So making sure that this is not locked down either. I don't want a pinch in the back. I don't want the shoulders forward. I want you to have that nice tall spine reaching all the way up through the crown. And I want you to feel flexible and free in your body. For me, I used to love to shoot free throws with the basketball. It's that sensation of having that buoyancy, that little bit of bounce in your body all the time while you're singing. I use that on stage constantly. I keep that buoyant feeling when I'm speaking or when I'm singing. I want you to incorporate it into your practice time. So as you are in your athletic posture, you're feeling relaxed shoulders, you're feeling your neck is very relaxed, especially where that is hinging right there where the neck meets the head, and you're feeling that extension through the crown. As we go into this Qigong-inspired vocalization, make sure that you are very centered and grounded in your breath. I want you to feel the inhale really allowing the low belly to drop. I want you to feel the extension into the back, the extension on the sides here. So we are working into that 3D barrel breathing. I don't want you to feel like your shoulders are lifting or that it's shallow. And you'll see why, because with this move, just like with last week's, we are extending the arms up on the inhale and going into an open gesture as we come down on the exhale. I love this opening gesture because I feel like it loosens up the sternum area and it spreads open the capability of how we can really lift just a touch when we are singing and when we're speaking. I don't want it to be collapsed. So this allows us to extend a little bit more open, a little bit more exaggerated than we normally would, so we can get that nice stretch. It also allows some flexibility in the ribs. Oftentimes we lock down in the ribs, and I don't want us to do that. So here we go. I'll give you an example just with the breath first. Inhaling in. Coming down on the exhale. Go slowly. Be like a tortoise, okay? Slowly. Inhale in. Exhale out. Good. So now, as we add the sustained sound, Make sure you're aware. Be aware of where there might be some tension creeping in, some holding. This is great awareness because as we get into this very seemingly simplistic move, it will bring awareness to what's happening when we're creating sound, and that's what we want. We want to know everything about our instrument. Here we go. Now I'm using an ooey, ooey, ooey. You can use an ah, you can use a ha, you can use whatever you want, whatever you're called in the moment to do. Perhaps there's a certain vowel you're working on in a piece, or there's a certain word that you really want to get grounded for your next presentation. Use whatever it is that makes you feel the most comfortable so you can start really building those intuitive singing skills so that you're in charge. You're driving the ship. So let's try another one. And this time be aware as you're coming into this inhale and as you're going into the exhale that there's no holding. I want you to just really tumble in to that exhale and feel that there's no stopping in the circle of breath. Okay, let's try it one more time. Inhale in. Now feel free to take a breath in through your nose or through an open mouth with a very relaxed larynx, okay? So you get to play with that. Have fun with it. See what happens. Let me know how this works for you. And feel free to change up the motions and the movements to whatever feels good to you in the moment. I just want you making sound, breathing from your core, and exploring that sustained sound from a place of freedom and flexibility. Until next week, I'm Tricia Pine, and always rejoice in your voice. Bye-bye.